I'll be brief and quick and let you guys ask questions. Great to get a win. Great to be back home. Crowd was fantastic again. Students, terrific. It's great to have everybody back here on campus. It makes a big difference for our team. And just proud of these guys for how we played tonight. You know, a little bit at the end, sloppy, but for about 38 minutes, we played really, really well. And that's what we needed to do to get back on track. So Sin was great the whole night. Chris provided tremendous energy in his first start. I think he played the most minutes he's played this year. So that's really good to see these guys continuing to get better. And I'll let you ask them questions.
So I'm going to start off first. This one's for Sincere. First off, congratulations on winning the Male Collegiate Athlete of the Year award.
Thank you.
I was just wondering how it felt for you.
It felt good. I feel like it was a much bigger honor that I'll give credit to my family more than myself, mainly just of all the sacrifices that they have made from my mom to my guardians. Everybody just making sure I'm on the right path and making sure I'm good. I feel like without them, none of this was possible. But just being there and being in the situation, it felt good. And, you know, I just got to thank God. I'm blessed at the end of the day. And, you know, I feel like it felt good just being in Cleveland. I hope I'm there holding up another trophy in March.
He looked good, too, didn't he?
Yeah. Boy was stepping.
And then Sincere, just tonight with a lot of foul calls, just how difficult is it to stay in rhythm when the game's just stopping so much for you guys?
I mean, it's hard, but, you know, I've been in plenty of games like that, so I just try to not get too high, get too low, just keep my cool, and just try to play without talking to the ref or depending on the ref to make a call. Just try to play my game.
And then, Chris, just what's it like playing alongside somebody like Sincere?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, by far the best point guard I've played with. I mean, it just makes it a lot easier out there, especially when he sees the plays before they happen. I mean, tonight there was a couple of times that we were talking about trying to connect on certain things, little things that he saw that I could do better, and vice versa. And I think it's a good relationship that we building with that. And like I said, I mean, when you have a guard who can perform how he can consistently, offensively and defensively, it makes a world of difference.
And then Coach mentioned your first start playing a lot of minutes tonight, coming off back-to-back double-figure games. It seems like you're starting to figure everything out. How do you feel with how you're playing right now?
I feel great. I feel like I could have always performed like this. I can't really tell you why I haven't been up to this point, but now, I mean, obviously confidence is there, belief in myself, and the fact that my team's going to find me and allow me to perform the way that I have been. And, I mean, I expect this out of myself, so I wouldn't say it's a surprise or anything, but I'm just glad to finally be on the right track.
And then a question for Chris, you know, going out there with a crowd like that, throwing down some dunks, blocking shots, and now 17th straight home win, second longest in the country. Just talk about what it's like playing in front of fans like that, bring kind of that electricity to your team.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, Coach always mentions it. Fans are great, environment's great. They bring great energy, and we feed off of that. I mean, you said second longest?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's great, especially being a part of that and trying to extend it as long as possible. It's a great feeling.
You had a phenomenal defensive game with 5 blocks tonight. I know myself and everyone else in the crowd was just absolutely loving every single one of those. Could you talk a little bit about your defensive performance tonight?
I mean, that's something that Coach been trying to get me to do all year. You know, whenever I'm stepping out and hedging the ball screen, they throw the ball down. I'm supposed to recover as fast as possible, and I was just timing it up great tonight and ended with, 5. But yeah, I mean, it's something that I'm supposed to do. And tonight was just, I was able to capitalize on pretty much all the opportunities that I had.
Any more questions for them? All right, guys are good to go.
Appreciate it.
All right, fellas. See you guys Sunday.
Yep.
Anything for me?
So I'm going to follow up on my question, or on my topic of the Male Collegiate Athlete of the Year award for Sincere. What does that mean for not only the team, but the entire program to have a guy on the team that won that award?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an unbelievable honor, right, for him, for somebody from our team to have gotten that and from somebody from our university to have received that. So certainly proud of him and very much deserved. He was the player of the year in the league last year and has had a tremendous start to this season. So it was great. It was nice being there and being able to watch him celebrate and be a part of that. So it's certainly a tremendous honor for him and everybody here at Kent for one of our athletes to get that.
And then just really the way you guys started the game today after coming off the loss, how would you say the team's focus was, especially in the first 5 minutes when you didn't allow a single point?
Yeah, I thought that was a real big key to the game, how we started on the defensive end. We didn't shoot it great throughout the game, but our defensive intensity was there the entire night. And really that was the difference in the game. If we could have defensive rebounded the ball late, we would have been able to separate a little bit earlier or maybe even had a longer, a little bit larger lead. But our first shot defense, our transition defense, sprinting back, covering up for each other, we did a really good job with all of that.
And then just the transition defense, Buffalo was second in the nation in fast break points.
Yeah.
Held them to 2, and that wasn't until late in the game they scored.
Yeah.
What were you guys doing on transition to really just make that a non-factor?
Yeah, earlier in the year we played Gonzaga, and in preparing for that game, we got a drill that we've worked on here a number of times whenever we play a team that has really, really fast tempo, like Gonzaga, like Buffalo, and our guys were really locked in. So when we were in transition opportunities for them, we were sprinting back and making multiple efforts on the ball. So we did a great job with that, and I think another key to that is not turning the ball over, especially not live ball turnovers. They only had 4 steals during the night, so you're able to have your defense set up more often than not. So that really helped us.
And then just really the defensive pressure by limiting Buffalo's assists. They're first in the MAC in that, and tonight they finished about 4 under what their season average is.
Yeah, Malik did a great job on Curtis Jones, who's one of the leading scorers in the conference. That was his primary matchup, and I'm looking at the box score. Curtis Jones shot 1 for 13, so Malik certainly did a great job. The whole team did, but that's Malik's matchup, and he did a great job there. And we have what we try to do against Buffalo and flooding to the basketball, and we had 8 blocks tonight. Chris had 5, Claron had 2, Malik had 1. So if we're able to do that, those things really help our defense. And tonight we were again, except for the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, I thought we did a tremendous job, guarding the basketball and keeping it in front of us.
Yeah, something that stuck out to me was 40 points in the paint. It seemed like they had you defended well beyond the arc, but in the paint you had success. What did you see there that allowed you to have some success tonight?
Yeah, I think a lot of that is our guard play. Sin tonight, Malik getting in the paint. Jalen hit some big threes for us off of out-of-bounds plays. He hit 2 of them, 2 threes that, we needed both of those. But just our overall ability to get inside the defense off ball screens or off some of the actions that we were running allowed us to score on top of the rim. Chris was rolling to the basket and getting dunks. So, those were the things we were able to do pretty consistently throughout the night.
Yeah, and then you mentioned also Chris Payton getting the start. Was there any reasoning for him getting the start over Hornby?
Well, he's played really well. We're coming off a loss. And so, I thought it would be good for him to start here. And he played very well again tonight. And Claron played well, too. Claron had 7 rebounds in 13 minutes. So he did 2 block shots. So Claron played well also. We'll talk about this weekend what we're going to do moving forward. But it's good to have multiple guys that you can play and start. And Jalen had double figures again off the bench. It was great having Vaughn back playing, which he missed our game Tuesday because he had an infection in his mouth. So, he's got to get his rhythm back, but he provides a physicality for us that's really helpful too. So, it was great to have him back playing as well.
17-game home win streak. What is it like playing in front of this crowd? What do you want them to bring to the MAC on Tuesday?
Yeah, it would be. I know it's international night, so I know we have another big night here. The students are, have been awesome since they've been back. And when our kids come down and they see that section filling up and being packed, it's an energy that it brings to the team. So hopefully Tuesday we can continue with that. Hopefully again we're 17-4, 7-1 in the league now, and we have a 17-game home winning streak. So Tuesday night's our next home game. I see all across the country teams that are playing well. The crowd's enjoying it, and hopefully we can have that again Tuesday night. Again, I can't say enough about how impactful having a great environment has been for us these last two home games. We played two really good teams, and you can see the energy that we're playing with here, and I really attribute a lot of that to the folks that are here. Okay, great. Have a good weekend, everyone.